10 strikeouts in a row. It breaks the franchise record set by Jake Peavy. How do you put that into perspective, given your journey to this point?
I didn't know there was 10 strikeouts in a row until he told me. That's honestly a huge blessing. Of course, first things first, I give my all thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I wouldn't be here without him. And also providing me with the best help that I could have with Ruben Niebla and working with Ben as well. It's also the backup that we have behind me that I know, like the defense that we have, it's a huge confidence builder.
The way you're pitching now, I mean, I'm sure everybody that's in the minor leagues struggling to get here, trying to get here, thinks that they can come up and do this. To actually do what you're doing, what does that mean?
Things build up at some point. I know I've had my past with the way the outings have gone, but there's times where things aren't just going to work out. And there's times where you're going to build things up, and it's also with those who are around you too. That builds the confidence to go out there and to be able to do what's going on right now. Just every day's the same to me.
What's your mindset facing one of the better lineups in baseball? Put them the heart of the order, and then you strike out 5.
It's not really much to think about. I think when you get ready before the game, there's a lot to think about. But once I have that baseball in my hand, it's just more of knowing that me and the catcher are ready to go to war, and just trusting the guys behind the plate. Higgy and Campy, did a great job, with the game today. Joe did a great job today, and I knew, seeing how Joe was just shutting them down. It's just, that builds confidence in the team, and that gets you thinking, we got this game.
What is the key to getting to trust yourself in the zone?
Just having confidence, like I was mentioning it, comfortable with the zone, means you're comfortable with being able to consequences whatever happens going over the plate. I know even if it's a hard hit, I know that I got Mr. Hunsong Kim at shortstop. I know if it's a deep fly ball to center field, we got Merrill out there to take it down. It's that builds confidence in the pitches for sure, just by far of how the defense are.
How are your 2 off-speed pitches? How different are they now from what they were when you got here?
Oh, completely. The slider and the changeup are new pitches from last year. Well, not from last year, but this year. Working in the labs with Ruben a lot, and then the splitter, I was working on it myself last year during the time I got sent to Arizona by the Cubs. So I just tried to figure that out myself, and it's been working. And then the slider's been working, but today it looked like a good fastball changeup day today that was working well.
Do you understand what it is to make sure fastball's so good?
No, I just go up there and throw it. There's there's never really a second thought that I think about. If what's gonna happen to that fastball. It's more of see what you can do with it, bro. That's it.
What was it like being on pitching ninja that first time?
Oh, that's amazing. That got me. I'm not gonna lie. There's times where I'm like, I did pretty good today. I hope I'm on pitching ninja today. And then sometimes I don't see it. I'm like, damn it. Okay, I gotta step it up, or something. But it's a huge blessing. It's kind of like making. I think for most pitchers, it's like making ESPN top 10 or something. Just being able to see that. Seeing that Twitter account, seeing the type of guys in there. Back then it was Steven Strasburg. Now it's Tyler Glasnow and just all these big dogs that are on there. It's cool to be a part of it.
Joe, how big to get a win and just end that 5-game losing streak here at home?
Yeah, really big. That's a really good team. The game plan really well. There's not a ton of chase in there. They control the zone well. But yeah, for us to sneak one out of that series is big for us. Try to get a little momentum going into the Marlins series.
500 on Memorial Day, given the schedule you guys have had, how do you feel about where you guys are?
I feel good. We got a lot of room to get better as a team, but to be 500 at this point in the season, I feel pretty good. We're within reach of the Giants and Dodgers in front of us, so feel good with where we're at.
Just so much talk about homers and driving the ball, exit velocity, small ball in the 6th inning to score the runs. What are your thoughts on how that played out?
Yeah, I love it. Sometimes you just got to do what the game's telling you to do. We'd had a hard time getting the ball in play, hard time getting runners in. So in that situation, Kimmy taking 2 shots at it after missing the first one foul and laying down a really good one on the next one kind of started the whole inning for us. So I don't think that's our identity as a team, but sometimes you got to adjust and, meet the demands of the game.
How impressive has Estrada been?
Incredible. The confidence he has right now is, at an all-time high, and it's not easy to get to that point in this league. So I think he's going to try and ride that as long as he can, but he's executing at a really high clip. His four seams just above the zone, his splitters just below the zone. It's really hard to cover both of those when you got the kind of vertical movement he gets on the fastball and the depth on the slot on the splitter. So he's mixing it up really well.
Schultz said you earned the chance to get Soto that third time. What did you think of that at bat, and how close do you think Tommy was to cutting that off?
Yeah, off the bat, I don't feel like it was hit very hard off the bat. It looked like it had a little bit of a funky spin. I think he might have lost it a little bit in the fans. But I feel like it was the right pitch to go to, I feel like he gave me the shot because he struggles with the curveball. I'm probably got the best curveball available at that point in the game. I took a shot at the curveball down below with 2 strikes, and he didn't offer it at all. So I either got to bring it up in the zone a little bit, which I don't want to do to that kind of hitter, or go to something different. So we went to the other pitch that he struggles with in the changeup, and maybe not the best executed changeup, but I didn't want to walk him and leave 2 runners out there. I wanted to go at him and challenge him in the zone. There's not much chase there, so. I was glad I got the shot. Upset obviously didn't get the result, but I wouldn't change a whole lot about it.